Hello, my name is Mariana, and for this project, Psychology in Film, I am going to talk about a character from the 1999 film American Beauty. Her name is Carolyn Burnham. She is the wife of the main character of the movie, Lester Burnham. She is a real estate agent. She grew up in a duplex with her family because they did not have their own house. She grew up frustrated of not having luxurious things. Her marriage with Lester is completely unhappy. She criticizes her daughter for not caring about looking attractive, and at the beginning of the movie, it is clear that she is a leader in that family. She tells her husband what to do and what not to do. Her job requires her to be competitive. She likes to repeat herself that in order to be successful, she must project an image of success. According to the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, Carolyn lives with a narcissistic personality disorder. Its category in the manual is 301.81 F60.81. This disorder is characterized by a need for admiration. They feel very important and are always exaggerating their talents and accomplishments. Narcissistic people tend to lack empathy. They do not care about other people's feelings or needs. They only care about themselves and achieving their own goals. They feel that they deserve only the best, and that is why they mingle with high-status people. So, Carolyn displays several of these characteristics. One of them is the exaggerated sense of self-importance. This occurs in one of the scenes at the beginning of the movie, where she is in the car with her husband and they're parking outside of their house, and they both realize that the house next door has been sold and new neighbors are moving in. She tells her husband that if their old neighbors had chosen her to represent them, that house would not have been in the market for 6 months. Another characteristic Carolyn shows is a lack of empathy. This happens when she is arriving with Lester to a work-related party and she asks him to pretend to be happy. She does not care if Lester didn't want to go or how he feels about being there, but she just wants him to help her project the image of a successful marriage. I believe that there is no missing symptom in this film. Carolyn definitely displays all of the characteristics the disorder has. The treatment plan for Carolyn would be a humanistic therapy. This kind of therapy is focused on the conflicts between the real self and the ideal self, which we know Carolyn struggles a lot trying to bury her personal and family problems with a fake image of emotional and professional stability. In this treatment, clients guide the session and they are able to find out for themselves what the actual problem is. The long-term outcome for this treatment plan is positive for Carolyn. She will be able to talk about her feelings, her fears, her problems, and she will finally let herself cry when she needs to. And that way, she will be able to heal more deeply and have a clearer mind to accept who she is, accept her flaws, and accept her husband and daughter's flaws. This treatment plan is appropriate for this disorder because, like I said, the clients guide the session and that gives them the time they need to work on their problems. There are no ethical concerns for this treatment. This film definitely portrays the disorder accurately. Carolyn has every characteristic of the narcissistic disorder. She is self-centered and always striving for success no matter what. The influence of the portrayal of psychological disorders in film is sometimes not explicit to the audience, only when the disorder is severe. That is when people realize there is something medically wrong with that person. When I watched American Beauty for the first time, they all seemed like normal troubled people, not like people with mental disorders that needed help. This was my diagnosis for Carolyn Burnham. Thank you for your attention.